I am Kiara Perkins. My topic is our beloved Jesus Christ. My information comes from Musa and Excalibur from the Radiant Rose Academy. My reference to Judas and Mary Magdalene comes from a book entitled The Expected One by Kathleen McGowan. Her source of information is the Ark's Gospel of Mary Magdalene. Jesus, who is also known as Emanuel, came from a planet very far away, known as the Golden Shine Galaxy. He was and still is the King of Kings. Sanat Kumara asked him to come to a small planet called Earth, where I Am Creator beings from the Great Central Sun had lost their way by separating themselves from their I Am presence and from the Divine Mother. When Sanat Kumara asked, "Will you come?" Jesus immediately responded, "I will come." In the meantime, Sanat Kumara requested Mother Kasha and Saint Germain, and they responded that they too would join Jesus in helping planet Earth. Saint Germain and Mother Kasha had already had physical embodiments on Earth. Mother Kasha and Lord of Sun had been in Delphi, Greece, and Saint Germain had returned to planet Earth as Columbus and Shakespeare. However, Saint Germain again came into embodiment and became Joseph, the father of Jesus. Jesus laid aside his soul and was born into the family of Mary and Joseph. When Jesus was born, Lord Maitreya in a hooded black garment appeared to Mary and told her he would return when Jesus was 12, and he would take him to begin his studies. When Jesus was 12, Lord Maitreya appeared and took Jesus from his home, as he said he would do. Lord Maitreya then became Jesus' teacher for 16 years. At age 28, his studies were complete, and he began his 3 years of service. The 12 apostles followed him and observed his great abilities of healing and even bringing the dead back to life, as he did with Lazarus. Jesus did not come to planet Earth to save us from our sins or to teach us how to overcome our sins. He came to show us that we are all divine and that we are able to connect with our I Am presence. In essence, we are I Am Creator beings. The people very closely associated to Jesus were Mary Magdalene and Judas of Iscariot. These two people, Mary Magdalene and Judas, are the most misrepresented by the Bible and by legend. Jesus chose Judas to betray him because this was an initial step that was needed to make the connection with Herod and his followers so that they would know where to find Jesus. In truth, Jesus could have just disappeared, as we knew Saint Germain used to do. He would just disappear and reappear somewhere else far away. Jesus had the power, had he chosen to do so. He chose Judas out of the 12 apostles for his strength. The exchange of money was only to make it appear to be a real betrayal. After the crucifixion, everyone believed Judas had betrayed Jesus. And Judas was so distraught because of the crucifixion and the feeling of betrayal that he hung himself. Mary Magdalene has been portrayed as a harlot. In truth, Mary Magdalene is Jesus' twin flame. Her loyalty, her strength of character, her compassion, and her strong will allowed the assault against her character to take place, because in essence, she stood as a pillar of strength to take some of the physical and emotional abuse to shield Jesus. Jesus brought his beautiful indigenous people from the Golden Shrine Galaxy to America. They love nature. They love the streams, the lakes, the rivers, the forests, and all of the animals. We had much to learn from them, but they were not equipped to withstand the weapons and cruelty that they encountered by those in power. Jesus is now on the planet, in his temple, where Serapis Bey has the honor of being with him. After the crucifixion, Jesus worked with planet Earth in devising long delays when we were not ready to step forth and take leadership in bringing everything out of balance back into balance. But now, with Saint Germain's sacred fire, with Mother Akasha's rose-pink flame, and Jesus' golden flame of all Christ's illumination, with the Elohim, the goddesses, the archangels, the legions and legions of angels, the Chohans, the avatars, and all ascended beings, we are given the support and the knowledge to understand the important role we are to play in the Seventh Golden Age, which began on December 22nd, 2012. The Crucifixion, a very real and horrifying experience where Jesus was beaten and treated cruelly, is a moment in time to be acknowledged as the most cruel and awful thing that could have happened. Jesus showed his spiritual power as he arose from the tomb and greeted Mary Magdalene in the garden. Now Jesus has asked that we move on from the memory and the focus, that we move on to the resurrection. For the resurrection is the new beginning, the strength and the power of love and of forgiveness, and of the awareness that there is no real death. There is only the opportunity to grow in love and light. Mary has requested that we never speak of the crucifixion again. So great was her sorrow. In their time on earth, the Holy Family and friends did not have the knowledge of what was going to happen. They had to live as we are living now, not always understanding why there has to be so much suffering. Both Marys stood at the foot of Jesus' crucifixion. They suffered emotionally, spiritually, and physically. The crucifixion is over, as Jesus has requested, and Mary says, let us never again use the word crucifixion. We understand the pain experienced. We understand we're to move forward with Jesus, with Saint Germain, with Mother Akasha, and all of those who are assisting us. We are to move forward as we focus now on the resurrection. 30 years ago, I wrote a poem entitled, Take Me Down from the Cross. I would like to share that with you. Take me down from the cross. In the darkness of the night, in the light of each new day, in the silence of my heart, I heard Jesus say, take me down from the cross. Jesus, I hear you. Your thoughts reverberate in my heart. Your words, your voice, pure golden liquid light, the crimson wine of life, your golden breath calls out, lift the crown of thorns from my head, remove the nails from my hands and my feet, take me down from the cross. I walked upon the earth as man and God. I brought the message of love and the power of truth. Now I am the cosmic world teacher. I am the Christ calling out to all mankind. Let go of your man-made systems that bind me to centuries of limitations created by guilt and fear. Acknowledge your power, and the structures of illusion will crumble into nothingness. When you say I am God and believe it, you free me When you free me, you free yourself. As the earth evolves into Christ consciousness, recognize that love and truth are one. Take me down from the cross. Let us honor Jesus and Mary's request. Let us never again refer to the crucifixion. Let us honor Jesus and Mary by moving forward each day toward the resurrection of each of us as we honor our I Am presence, as we dedicate ourselves to the light, as we dedicate ourselves to the healing of the planet. The four great sayings of Jesus are, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the light of the world that never fails. I am the open door that no man can shut. I thank you.